What's good, sneakerheads? Back here with another one today. I went and picked these up mainly to ball in. I've never really gotten a pair of these before. Honestly, I didn't really like the way they looked, but you gotta try stuff new every now and then. I was really hoping to get the first pair that came out, but I hesitated and they sold out. I'm sure a few other people took a few L's on these as well, but let's jump into it. Y'all already know. I mainly had to pick them up, show your boy KD some love. But I wanted the anniversary ones that dropped, the slight blue ones with like the crazy colored Nike check on them. But instead, I got the Oreos. Gotta peep with the Oreos. These things really don't look too bad, to be honest with you. Mainly the reason why I got them, I've got a few shoes to ball in, but everybody's been telling me that these shoes were amazing and that I really had to try them. They said that this is like one of the closest things next to Boost for the court, so I really had to give them a shot. And to be honest with you, I kind of like the way they look. If y'all know about the original, the KD9s, for instance, they, didn't have that full length lace went all the way down, which will give you a lot more lock in when it comes to, court play and whatnot. They kind of, had the normal lace, and then you had the KD9 Elites that actually extended it a little bit. And then the 10s took it all the way down. To be honest with you, this one, I don't know if it's the material or not. I might end up getting the other pair for the court, because when you have these on your foot, they feel good, but when you tighten them up, that's another story, because you could actually feel the laces like on the top of your foot. On the other two pairs that they have, the anniversaries and the MVPs, you don't really feel that. You feel the cushion of it, but this is like really, really thin. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is really thin. This material goes all the way down. It is stretchy, and I like that. And there is padding, in the backs and where your Achilles tendon goes. And you got the full zoom that goes all the way down. That's another thing that I was questioning about this. If you look at it, you could tell they cut it so you can actually walk in it, but this zoom doesn't move at all. Like, if they didn't put that cut in there, God help you. You would not be able to ball in these whatsoever. But they put that little cut in. They probably should have connected it a little bit better than that just one little piece. I've seen that breaking a lot in these shoes, but honestly, Zoom technology is pretty, it's pretty comfortable. They've got it in the 31s as well, right here and right here. They got two little pockets of it, and these are actually kind of comfortable, But they actually, the lows, the 31 lows are actually probably not the best shoe in the world to ball in. But the 31 highs, those I would highly recommend. A lot of people sleep on the 31 highs, but in my opinion, they could actually be one of the top basketball shoes. They lock in great. You get full responsiveness all over the court. You don't have a lot of slip inside the shoe at all. I guess it's the way they look, or maybe the fact that they're just not retros. People just sleep on them. I don't know. But back to these, the zoom all the way around is extremely comfortable. You can see that all the way up. It is very, very comfortable. The top of the shoe, the lock-in is great, but the way that the laces feel on the top of your foot, I don't know. I'm not exactly a very big fan, but if you got the MVPs or the playoff, or wait, no, the MVPs of the anniversary editions, you'll know what I'm talking about. You know, they got a little extra padding up here on the top, so you know you don't really feel all that rubbing on the top of your foot constantly. These do look good though. I mean, the Oreos, you can't really beat it. They look great. The quality on these is really good. The material used is amazing. You know, they'll breathe great. These things breathe amazing. The grip on them, next level. That grip is great. I mean, the quality on these is great. Like, I kind of like them. I like the fact that, you know, in the KD9s, they actually went, you know, a little bit higher and had that kind of elastic material, or the spandex material that went up and like wrapped around your ankle. But you know, sometimes it would rub the wrong way. It just, I don't know. They didn't really look like something that you could wear like daily, you know, as well as on the court. These you can pull this off. They did away with that. They kept it high, like in, you know, the early 9s. You could wear it daily. I mean, it does rub a little bit, but I'm sure, you know, you'll get used to it. It's kind of like the first NMDs. You know, the back of it, those things wore my ankle raw on the back, but second pairs didn't. You know, not the R2s, but the R1 second editions. So these, you know, after you wear them a few times, that's probably what that padding right there is for. If you see it right in there, just to keep it locked in and keep you away from that you know, nastiness. These do have an insole in them, so you're not directly on the boost, or on the that shows you how much I love Boost. You're not directly on the Zoom. They're overall, you know, pretty good quality. They're only $150, so I mean, if you want a good ball and shoe, I would recommend these. They are pretty good. I might honestly go down to the KD9 Elites, but it's really preference when it comes to that, because the KD9 Elites and the KD9s, they still have the full zoom on the bottom of them. But you know, when they get, you know, whenever a player comes out with the counts, you know, 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah, they just get better and better and better. It's starting not knowing what you're doing and working your way up, just like how everybody would, you know. So I mean, honestly, I probably wouldn't go with the Oreos unless you just, you know, you're a collector or whatnot. I'd probably stick with the MVPs, or, you know, the anniversary editions, just for the feel, you know, of the upper and everything. This is pretty stiff up here, except for, you know, right here. This is that stretchy material, but right here in the toe box and in the back especially, this feels like a cheese grater right here. Right there. Like, that is rough. So rough. You probably could grate cheese with that. But everything else feels pretty good. I mean, besides that being stiff. So it's got a good look to it. Quality's real good. These might last you a little while. So if I had another pair, you know, I would compare them. I'm sure if I can get them for the right price, I'll pick up a pair of the anniversaries. Then I'll do a little comparison with them both to show you what I'm talking about. But if you do a little bit of research, yeah, you know, they're still sitting on shelves. The MVPs and, you know, the Oreos and whatnot, they're still sitting. So you can do a little comparing when you get in the store. But, you know, that is this video. I figured I'd drop a little one. I've got some little top secrets coming in the mail. They're going to take about a week or two to get in. So I figured I'd do something to fill the void until then. If you guys want to know what those are, make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, because I drop all the shoes that I'm getting and making videos on my social media first. So if you want to know what's coming, make sure to check out my social media. They're definitely worth it, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm already talking about, because, you know, I always try to get the good stuff. So make sure to check that out. You know, I'll have videos coming pretty soon. And this weekend, y'all know what the 15th is. If y'all follow me on social media, you know, you've seen the multicolors. Gonna be dropping a video on those as soon as I pick them up. So make sure to follow me. Links for both of them are down in the description for my email, my Instagram, my Twitter. Make sure to follow that. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading the comments. You know, you guys have been leaving some good ones. I'm trying to, get this right, as I've been saying in a few videos. I hope y'all like the setting, the light setting, and the second camera, so you get a better view of everything. So yeah, until the next video, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.